How's it going? Jake with Bond Performance again, back in the shop with the Suburban. Full shop right now, as you can see. The BRZ taking up some space. It's been living on the lift a lot, and that's kind of what got me into this debacle in the first place. So let me show you what we're working on. So just the driver's side passenger floor had some water egress. So my focus today is going to be the sunroof. As you can see, it's pretty dirty up here, and the dirt on the seals will keep it from making as good of a seal as it can. There should also be 4 drains up here, 1 in each corner. Zoom in there. We're gonna blow those out with some air, and then get a cup of water and see if we can verify that all 4 drains are draining water properly once we get that cleaned out. So I don't want to make a huge mess up here and knock a lot down into the cabin, so I'm just going to use a spray bottle with some water and a drop of soap in it, some paper towels to get this tidied up a bit. I already had this laying around because I use that little bit of concentration for putting dirt bike graphics on. See some bikes tucked around in here. So you can use whatever you've got handy. You don't want to use anything that will dry out the seals though. So take it easy on how strong of a cleaning solution you go with. And then you can see here that there's some lithium grease on the tracks. When I'm done, we'll go ahead and reapply some of that to the seals themselves and the track. So you can see as I'm wiping up, there is quite a bit of stuff down in there. So I'm gonna try and fish hook that out of there before I blow it out and get this whole area cleaned up as well as possible. I decided to take the socks off and just kind of climb up in here to get the best vantage point I could get. I said socks, obviously meant to say shoes, but one take, so whatever. Here's the side that I haven't touched yet. So sitting outside under the trees to let this thing sit inside on the lift definitely took its toll. See if we can get the drains in the back in focus. Let's grab a light. All right, see if we can get this. Everything's running right down from the front drains. Need to try and figure out how to get better access to the back drains now. And if you were wondering where the water drains, front of the doors for the front. So that seems to be good. So if the sunroof popped, you can see the back edge of the seal. Here's the drain path. Takes some doing to find the actual drain hole. So we're kind of inside, looking at the track. Drain, rear of the sunroof. There really isn't any room back here to get a shot or a good look at this. So I've pulled this line. There's a clip that holds it here behind the C-pillar. Blew that from the bottom. So I just poured some water down the drain from the top to make sure it's coming out of the drain now that it's been cleared. It is not quite as fast as I was expecting it to. There's a clip that holds that in place. I think I'm going to pour some water down in here and see where it's supposed to actually exit the vehicle. That could be our problem, is the actual drain from the bottom of the C-pillar is allowing that to fill up with water. I don't actually see where it's supposed to come out. Alright, so there's the actual hole. Just above the step. We'll see if I can blow some air in that cavity and get that cleared out a little bit better. So with one 7mm and just popping this piece of trim off, I've brought the seatbelt out to give me some length and unplugged the release for the seats. You can see better. You can see better down inside the door. It's pretty dirty down in there. Try and get it to focus. So I've got the drain line disconnected. And you can see it's pretty dirty down in there. I'm trying to actually see where they intended the hole to be. I can see where I'm probably getting my water. It's filling up this cavity and coming out through this hole for where this wiring bundle clips in, and right here. It was a really stupid design. They should have just made a connection to let this hose drip all the way down rather than just filling this cavity with water and hoping that it finds its way out where you want it to go rather than just into the cabin. So I don't know why GM didn't do this in the first place, but I relocated this clip to the outboard side of this cavity. So then the water will flow to the lowest point, where I used just a big screwdriver to open up the holes, because before it was filling up this cavity here, coming through that drain hole. So I don't know exactly where it was supposed to go, but this, for this down corner, I'll take you down under the truck and show you where it's coming out. All you need to redo is this clip here. There's an existing hole there that used to be clipped to this side, the inboard side, which is the high side, which is not very smart of them. All right, so I'm gonna have the kids pour a little bit of water through the cavity to show where it comes out under here. It's coming out from two spots, well, more than that. Basically dripping through the rocker. Ew, there's some mud coming out of there. All right, no more. All right, so now I've got some muddy water in my armpit. That should be a good fix. Keep the carpet from getting dirty, or wet, I should say. And yeah, so hopefully that resolves your issues with your GMT 900 Suburban, Tahoe, Silverado, Sierra, whatever you got. Thanks for watching.